Some say that it's responsible for more failed relationships than the last pandemic. Some say that it's destroying entire economies, one checkout cart at a time. And some say it's just a front to get your credit card details out onto the dark web. All I know is that it's called TEMU. With most of these TEMU car modding videos, some of the guys just buy the crappiest, cheapest parts that they can find to install it on their cars just for the laughs. Now, this is not what I want to do at all. My Mini Cooper S seriously needs some bits and pieces that currently on the car are either broken or just straight up nasty. Disgusting! Now, this car only cost me 54,000 Rand. And that means that it makes no sense whatsoever to go out and buy OEM parts from BMW Mini. Even if I go to scrap yards, the parts that I will find on Mini Cooper R53s or R50s there will also be around 20 years old and won't really be an upgrade at all. So this led me to visit the wonderfully awful application that is called TEMU, where I carefully picked out 10 items that I'm going to install on my Mini Cooper S. So let's unbox them, install them, and rank them in a tier list so that you can see whether these parts are worth buying or should you avoid them at all costs. So the first item is... Okay, we're starting with the biggest one first. As you can see, these are some car mats. So this is one of the rear ones, and then we also have two of the ones for the front. The first impression, they're a bit lighter than original floor mats, obviously. But they actually look pretty cool. I'm a bit disappointed because of the way it's been packaged. You can see this one is a bit dented. I'm assuming when it's in the car and with heat and with pressure being applied to it, I'm pretty sure that'll buff out. Also the material, it's like a pleather type of faux leather finish to it. It looks very nice. I'm not expecting it to last very long, but as you can see on my Mini Cooper, I really need floor mats, and even if this is a temporary solution, I think it's going to look great. First install these floor mats. This is the driver's side one, obviously. It's just a bit dirty, so I'm just going to quickly vacuum there. Where did you get this vacuum cleaner, Lauren?
TEMU.
We've got a problem. Well, it's not a perfect fit, as you can see there. The problem is here at the accelerator pedal. You can see that it would benefit from getting a bit of a cutout. It's going to look pretty decent. These floor mats are made for both left and right hand drive vehicles. They both have the cutout for the accelerator pedal and the footrest that side.
1 hour later.
What I did is I actually cut it out so that it looks like this. Might look dodgy. I used the leather strip that I had here, but obviously I didn't have enough since I cut it out in this way. So if I find something similar, I'll still finish this off. But look at how freaking amazing it worked out. By the way, these mats were not made specifically for the R50, R53 minis, but look at how perfectly it fits into the floor well. The thing is that just that it's super, super light, so it's going to move around when I'm driving. I guess I'll get some Velcro circles or some floor mat clips, which I guess I'll also have to find on TEMU. Okay. You cannot even drive. You don't even have a license, bro. You're gonna bin it. Next item. Alright, so what I've got here are some Mini Cooper R53 center caps. Compatible with Mini Cooper models R50, R51, R52, R53. Right, it's compatible for my Mini Cooper model. So as you can see, mine does not currently have any sticker or label on the center caps. I think this is going to be awesome. Obviously, how you actually should get these out is to take the wheel off and push them out from the other side, which sounds like a lot of effort.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So I've got a couple of tricks up my sleeve, so let's see if it works. First one is just a simple plastic prying tool. Broke the prying tool. Next up, I've got no hope for this method at all. But I saw it on the internet, and if you see it on the internet, it has to be true.
Let's add that to the words of wisdom.
So let's see. don't know what I expected. Okay, so those first two methods didn't work. I wanted to just pry it open with a screwdriver or whatever, but that's obviously going to hurt the paint on the wheel. Let's just do it the proper way, because I cannot get those things out without pushing them out from the back. Okay, we did all of that just to do this. These brakes look brand new, and the brake pads. It's never been skimmed. Well, that's great. 120 Newton meters. I'm going to take this wheel center cap. It doesn't fit into those grooves. It can fit on top of, but the contact area where the glue is placed will really only make contact with the outer edge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some contact adhesive glue that will seal it inside and then make sure that it's centered. I've already fixed one, cleaned it, sanded it, and glued it on, and it stood overnight. So this is what the finished one looks like. That can simply pop right in. And how good does that look? So yeah, I went for the Union Jack style, also with the grey, the blacks, and the whites, which suits this car. So that's done. Alright, so I think I know what this is. This is a totally legit Breed handbrake sleeve. Okay, it's obviously fake, but it actually feels very solid. So it is aluminum with a carbon fiber finish. It's obviously not real carbon fiber. Honestly, it feels heavy. It feels like quality. So very excited for this one. We've got some screws and things that we don't want to lose. And just look at how nasty this is. Now, hopefully I'll never see this thing again. I believe I can squeeze this here. That's pretty easy. It just slides off.
Later.
You can see the handbrake sleeve, and how freaking sick does that look. So it honestly works so well, and it feels solid, like it doesn't move around. It's like solid in place. Right, we've got some Mini Cooper non-slip pads, and as you can see, they've got the Union Jack on them. First impressions, I mean, it's what you can expect from a rubber cup holder mat. So let's quickly install them. As you can see, Union Jack, which is purple for some odd reason. And it's very, very grippy, I must say. Oh, I don't think it's going to fit. As you can see there, it clearly doesn't fit. Next up, we've got a 3D metal ace grill emblem. First impressions as well, it really feels heavy, it feels solid, and I'm super excited to install this. The older Minis didn't have this on, and it's gonna just like modernize the car. This is probably the most unnecessary mod that I bought, and the position that it's in is the position it's in. Like, because of these horizontal grill slats, there's literally only space for it to sit like this. All in all, came out pretty well. The metal parts come out quite a bit, so it's pretty dodgy because it just misses the radiator. So I need like a Dremel tool or something to just trim these bits. And I don't 100% like the look of all of these things sticking out at the back. I don't know if you can see it from all the way back there on camera, but it does bother me. So before I reveal the next part to you guys, just a quick word from today's sponsor. Oh, right, we ain't got none. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching the videos that I've been making so far. I really have been enjoying making them. As long as some of you are still watching and commenting and giving me feedback, I will continue making these videos. That being said, I know as Safas, we've got petrol running through our veins. Whether you are black, white, Indian, colored, chances are you freaking love cars just as much as I do. If that is the case, I want to ask you for a massive favor. If you can send this video to 1 or 2 of your car guy, car girl friends, and let's see where we can take this thing. I think currently I'm on around 76 subscribers. Let's see if by the time the next video goes out, if we can bump that up to 100. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a comment and a like, and let's continue with the video. Next up, we've got some aluminum alloy S logo valve caps. I mean, these were cheap as heck, 19 bucks. Super stoked to have them. Just the tire valve cap. You can see at the moment we've just got these plain looking ones. That looks so cool. I love it. Next up, and surely the quickest install that's going to go on this vehicle, is an S badge logo for my keys. Currently, I've got no keychain or logo or whatever on my keys, and I just think this is a very nice touch, and it was 28 bucks. The keychain with the S logo. Okay, the reason why I really love this is because 1, it literally cannot fail, and 2, this is what I've had on my keychain at the moment. Don't ask me what this is or where I got it from. But it's just all I had. Otherwise, it was literally just the naked key, which first of all makes it very difficult to find, and you cannot just hang it up anywhere. Let's take this off. Look how freaking good that looks. That's sick. Here I've got a shortened antenna for my car. Now at the moment my radio doesn't even work. I still haven't troubleshooted it. It's currently got the ugliest long antenna at the top of the roof. And scratch.
Say hardy long aerial. You've got to change it.
And that is really something that quickly tells you the age of a vehicle. Next one. Look how old this massive aerial makes the car look. And like I said, my radio doesn't even currently work, which I actually should sort out. Just check what it looks like at the bottom there. And then I should have a few attachments in here. Union Jack style. Feels pretty good. Not the heaviest thing. It's also got the Union Jack at the top. Really love it. I think that looks so cool. Yeah. Okay. This is a Mini Cooper Air Freshener. So that's going to hang underneath the rear view mirror. Hopefully it's going to make the car not smell like ass anymore. So always handy.
Oh no, the inspector is back. I wonder what she's gonna think of the work this time.
Next mod. Okay, well this one, I mean, it is exactly what it is. Unless it smells like crap, then it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna open it up. It smells amazing.
It works!
I would prefer it hanging a bit. Oh yeah, there we go. I think it's a cool touch to the car. Woohoo! What have we got here? Super stoked about this. Now, if you guys have watched any of my past videos, you know that gear knob is stiff. It's nasty. Disgusting! This, and honestly, like, it's got some weight to it. I'm very impressed with it. It looks amazing. Probably most excited about this mod out of everything. When driving this car, I have to touch my knob every single time, and it's nasty. Hopefully this will make it a better experience. So the knob, should I say the gear knob, and just look at how freaking cool this is. So unfortunately this gear knob doesn't turn out, so you're supposed to just pull it up. Oh, okay. Not too bad. Okay, so let's have a look at the difference. So just have a look at that. That is so freaking nasty. Look at the leather from the old one. Look at how beautiful the new one is. Okay. That's it. So I decided to create a tier list for the items that I bought from TEMU so that I can evaluate how well we did. This tier list will have 5 categories. So in the S tier, this means that the item really exceeded my expectations and it was pretty close to perfect. A being a great product, B being right down the middle, C meaning that it's pretty bad, and F means that it kind of failed. It didn't work at all, or it was just a crappy product. So the first installation were the floor mats. The floor mats didn't fit perfectly, but I'm not going to deduct any points for that because it didn't state that it's specifically for my Mini Cooper. After some modification, it really fits great, but the quality is really poor, especially for this being the most expensive item that I bought from TEMU this time around. And it also doesn't have a lot of grip at the bottom, so I still need to make some modification for it to be safe and secure. So this item is definitely not going to be an S or an A. I would say that it's right down the middle and I'll give it a B. The second modification we installed was the center caps. So these really look great, but obviously I had to make some modification because the sticky bit only made contact to the outer edges of the center cap that was already in place. And this means that it would have just fallen off. So I'm not going to give this an S, but it looks pretty great and I really love it. It's definitely at least an A. Okay, next up we've got the Breed handbrake sleeve, and you guys know where I'm going to put this. This is an S all day long. It was kind of difficult to install it, but 100% worth it. I absolutely love it. Next up, we've got the cup holder mats. Now, okay, this item stated that it was made for Mini Coopers. It did not state the models, and my car is a Mini Cooper and it doesn't fit. So for that reason, this is an F. Next up, we've got the S logo valve caps, and these just look great. They were dirt cheap. I cannot give it anything else other than an S. Then we've got the S logo keychain, and I mean, look at it, it's an S. No, like, it's literally an S. Next up, we've got the short Union Jack antenna, and this really looks great. My radio doesn't work, so I couldn't test the signal to see if it's actually as good as the original antenna that comes with the car. I'm not going to give it an S, but it's definitely at least an A. Up next, we've got the Mini Cooper Air Freshener. Now, these air fresheners never really last all that long, but it is pretty cool, and I just wanted something that hangs in the car that reminds me that I'm driving a Mini Cooper, and it's pretty cool. So it's an A. I kind of forgot about the S emblem for the front grille. Now, this was probably the most unnecessary mod that I bought, but I kind of like it, and the only issue I really have with it is that you can see some of the metal bits if you look closely at the grille, but it does feel quite heavy and it feels like quality. It's an A. And then finally, we've got the gear knob. Now, this is just amazing. You guys know where I'm going to put this. It makes such a big difference, and I am super impressed with it. It literally looks like an original brand new Mini Cooper gear knob, but at a fraction of the price. So overall, I think we did pretty well, and I am super impressed with what we accomplished. What have we actually learned? Well, I picked 10 mods from TEMU's website, and I really didn't have high expectations for these, but as according to my tier list, you can see that we've got 4 A's, 4 S's, and I think there was a C and an F in there. So at least 80% of my products that I got were either perfect or pretty freaking good. So at an 80% success rate, I think that is a win. Honestly, I didn't expect to like it all that much, but now I'm already looking at other bits and pieces in my car that I can swap out, and I'm already sourcing those on TEMU. So I might even make another one of these videos. But that's a wrap for this video, but don't take my word for it. What did you guys think? Which mods did you like the most? Which mods do you think are just trashy, tacky? And what mods should I look for next? Yeah, if you liked the video, please drop a like, subscribe to this channel, and let me know what you want to see next.
Stay tuned.
Before I reveal the next part, a quick word from today's sponsor. Nigga, you're not the sponsor. Completely ruined. Look at those hairs.